What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are once again back on the test server where today Lenya was actually released. So we are going to get one copy, doing a one copy test, and then later on, of course, when she's released on the official server, we're going to summon her for Supreme Plus and test her in all details. To be honest, A-tier hero again for the Wilder faction. I'm not sure about this. Like, I think Wilder has enough good heroes. She seems decent on the first look, not really insane. Like, we'll look at her skills in a second. She seems pretty straightforward. Let's just get the copy first. So one summon or 110 bomb should give us exactly one copy, or 7 copies it will show. Bam, there it is. The little bit special A-tier summon. Should probably be no animation for that. Usually A-tiers don't really have a huge animation. And in general, most people don't really like A-tiers. This is just what we noticed in the last times. I think she seems pretty cool, even though, well, her skills are very straightforward. We'll look at that in a second. There's really not much going on there in terms of depth. There is like one interesting mechanic, but it is not a very complicated hero. So there she is. We of course can immediately ascend to Elite Plus. And we can also ascend to Epic, so still get an Epic copy right there, plus a few extra ones. And there is a headwear piece once again, which looks pretty cool. We can take a look at that. I definitely need that on my main. That is very important. In terms of skills, they are not very long. You can see it here. It's all about kicks with her. You can see that in the main animation here already. She's mostly about kicks. Dashes at the enemy, launches a kick that deals 200% damage. Not a whole lot, to be honest. But then we get the second kick, so it's at 400%, and then she starts a duel, and that duel is like her main mechanic. And the enemy that she targets with that and her will both prioritize targeting each other, and she can stun, so she's in a bit of an advantage at that point. She can block stuff, she's unaffected during her kicks, which can trigger every 12 seconds here. 260% damage is not bad, and we can also see there is an active part to this where she performs a tornado kick and deals 110% damage 3 times to surrounding enemies, so probably in adjacent tiles, which means 1 tile to each other. And she has crit, and even if we take a look at the Mythic Plus, she also gets crit damage boost. So there is a ton of potential there for crit and crit damage builds, maybe even with some charms towards the end of the season. So that is pretty interesting. The plus 10 is pretty good. She gets the effects basically after winning the duel. She keeps those effects of the crit damage boost, the attack boost and everything for another 8 seconds, massively boosting her damage potential. She does not necessarily have to defeat an enemy for that. As we can see, if she deals more damage, then she is considered the winner. And that is pretty easy for her to achieve with some heroes, like if she targets like a supporter or something, or targets like maybe an AoE hero and can separate them a little bit and stun them. She can do that. The only problem she really has is if that hero is like a bit of an AoE hero and gets the opportunity to target heroes around her, and then maybe through that deal high damage. That is something I could imagine, but probably if we have like a Dream Realm situation, she should probably deal more damage most of the time. We'll try that a little bit, can't really go for it yet. And then this is a very important skill, I think, where she reduces the damage taken from enemies other than her target by 35%. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take her now. We're just going to go into Dream Realm and see what we can achieve here. Maybe just swap out Cessia for her. I think that would be interesting. Where is she even? She's hiding there. It looks a little bit like she has a beard there. I don't know. Just a little bit confused. We have Lily May in that team, we have Heaven in that team, we have Odie right there, almost is there to tank a little bit, and we are going to watch the animations. Pretty unspectacular. She's just kicking the enemy there. Just standing over there, kicking the enemy. Okay. I mean, she freed our Lily May, which is pretty good. We are a little bit weak on that server. I have to say that. But it's still alright. Not much going on in terms of fancy animations, I have to say. Not much going on. Now she engaged in a duel. I think that it's like the red smoke around. That's a bit hard to see. As she still prioritized Lily May here, and she is gone. Can we beat this boss still? That would be pretty nice. Thank you. Come on, 97%. I mean, Lily May probably, yeah, did more damage than her. She's lower upgraded, of course. That is something to keep in mind. But let's see the damage numbers here. I mean, it's less than Odie. Fair bit less. Odie is not much higher upgraded. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, at least right now. I think the Mythic Plus might change something, though. Like, the Mythic Plus, I think, has a good potential to change something just because of all the crit damage boost that she gets here. Here we can try again, but I doubt we're going to survive. It's a probably tough call to survive. We can take Odie out, maybe try Coco. Maybe that helps a little bit with survivability. And then we can just try that again. That was devastating already. I'm a bit concerned we might just die here in the first ult, just because she is melee. Her being a little bit further away is probably good. If we can get through the snowstorm, there is a chance, because we get the Heron ult, we get the Coco ult. Lily May is gone. Lenya survived for whatever reason, but that's alright, I guess. I mean, I take Lenya so... Oh, wait, we don't really have a damage dealer to get her out of this. Oh, and that is it. Okay, I think we're just going to skip to the end of this fight. Okay. I mean, we kind of can't judge her based on that. That's not really any way to do that. It's like a bit difficult to see. The thing is, I don't really see her being that great, I'll be honest. I mean, design is cool, animation is cool, the head gear piece is like a must-have. Maybe if she can deal high damage, but then again, she's competing in PvP with heroes like Iron, with heroes like Fresto, and she seems like such a straightforward hero. She seems like really an A tier hero. If you would consider A tier worse than S tier, well, in that regard, she seems like an A tier hero. I don't really see her being that great. If that Mythic Plus really makes her deal a ton of damage, then maybe, okay, I can see that. It's like a huge crit damage boost, it's a huge attack boost, she can keep that for some time. Maybe that works out. We have haste in here, we have some great stuff going. But right now, I don't really know what she's supposed to do there. We can go into PvP and try her out there as well for the end of this, but at least as a single copy and reading her skills, I don't really see it. How much power do we have? 198k. So, I mean, like, if we attack somebody with 120k, that should probably be easy. Let's take out Cessia, put in our Lenya. She's always hiding. And see what she does there. So, I mean, okay, she kicks, which is good. Kicking the Arden. Okay, she stunned him, got rid of him. I mean, the stun is good. The stun is good. Maybe you can build like a stun team. Did she do them? She did the most damage. Like, I mean, the stun is really not bad. Maybe I'm underestimating her. Oh, she didn't do the most damage, but she did decent damage. Maybe I'm underestimating her a little bit. Like, if you build a stun team, she can push enemies away. You maybe go for something like, let's say, a Soren in there and Alsa, and you combine all of those. Maybe that could be interesting. Maybe I'm just being a little bit too harsh here. I wonder. I mean, like, we are not getting through those healers, it seems. Now she is stunned. Her being stunned is a bit stupid, I have to say. Okay, I want to see her ult. I want to see her ult. Come on, show it. She has full energy now. And ult... I didn't see it, to be honest. Okay, she's now dueling the Cessia. This is pretty nice. Like, this is now a pretty nice situation. She is dueling the Cessia. The Cessia will probably lose that duel. She won that, so now this Cessia is gone. It's nice single target. That is pretty great. But I wonder which situation would be nice. I mean, probably if she fights a regular Iron team, she would target Carolina, I guess. Depending on when her ult really happens. In a Fresto team, if the Talene already ulted, then she will target the Talene. I mean, in this situation where the enemy had a Cessia, it was just great because Cessia is like an easy W for her. And we get rid of the summon and the Cessia at the same time like this. Cessia, of course, with no chance to win. So that was pretty good. Now she's fighting it out with a Roan. And in terms of single target, that's kind of alright. It's an interesting test as well. Because we get to see 2 healers there. We are losing though. We lost against healers just because we couldn't get through there. Let's see the damage numbers. I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's better than I thought. She was kicking the entire time. Maybe if she got some high damage. I think if she got the Mythic Plus, she would have easily gotten through there. Then again, she attacked a Roan that was also just elite. It was healed by a Mythic Smokey though, so that is maybe something. I mean, the Smokey healed more than all of our troops in damage combined, so yeah, something to keep in mind. But still, I think she has a chance. I think she has a chance. I don't want to say she has no chance. I think she could be interesting. Not in like a regular Iron comp, I reckon, but I think there will be a comp for her. I think I can see something interesting. She has some times where she's unaffected, which is pretty good. She has some stun, she has some high damage, she has great animations, and I think there might be a team that we can build around that. If she is good enough for Dream Realm, I can't really say. She was alright-ish there. It is of course physical damage, and I mean the multipliers has this 400%. It is not bad. It's decent. There are higher ones though, so I guess in that regard that's a thing. She has a 1 range as a rogue. Is also something that plays into that, but for her I think it fits her theme. She has this block ability also, she has a damage reduction ability, she has like stuff going for her that will make it a bit easier for her to survive. In that regard, the 1 range on her is not as bad as something like as for example on Mikola, where I said, okay, 1 range is like something that we can't have here. I think for her that's good. I think that fits her theme, and something else would have been a bit strange. So what do you think about this hero? I'm pretty excited to test her on the main server. I'm not even sure when the release is going to be there, but we are going to do it. And let me know what you think about her in the comments down below. And with that, I wish you a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.